Hello, team. We are the Two Fat Brokers. I am Barney from Dubai.
I'm Ben from Abu Dhabi.
Today, and Ben and I are obviously very well known for jovial yet
Well known.
I'm on a roll. Incredibly informative videos and podcasts about the Dubai and the UAE and Abu Dhabi real estate market. But today we're going to have a little change of pace. This is going to be something of a public service announcement. So November last year, our father passed away. And on the same day, I got also the tragic news that a friend of mine had unfortunately taken his life. And he was a larger than life character. He was a sportsman. He was much loved by everyone that knew him. I didn't know anyone who had a bad word to say about him, but obviously there was something inside of him that was troubling him and he couldn't escape from. Incredibly sad news. And you begin to realize that this sad news is not isolated. People, and I'm gonna focus on our industry because it is a notoriously tough industry to be in. That there are people out there who are struggling and not vocalizing it, not letting people know that they're going through something that is hurting them. So I guess from this perspective, we just wanted to say to anybody out there who is struggling, who is going through something and doesn't feel like they are able to talk about it and to get the help that they need, that you're not alone. There's always going to be somebody there who can listen to you, and it may come from the strangest of places, the most inopportune moments or people. But if you are struggling, if you are going through something, I urge you to reach out, even if it is to even Ben and I. Ben's terrified of this kind of thing. I don't want to talk about emotions.
Hey, I'm the crier.
You are the crier, but nobody knows what you're crying about. You just sit there crying.
Don't like to talk about it. But in all seriousness, real estate is a particularly hard business to be in. Not knowing where the next deal's coming from, the not getting a salary, living commission to commission being delayed, having bills to pay. It can be incredibly stressful. Nothing like as heartbreaking as a deal falling over, particularly if you were relying on that. We've all been there. We've all felt the instability of this business. We've all felt the pressure that people can be under, in particular in real estate. It can be crushing, and as Barney said, they say a problem shared is a problem halved, and unfortunately, it does help to talk about these things. So if you feel you're the only one who's feeling this, you're not. We've all gone through this. Barney and I have gone through this as well. There have been, hopefully we're in some sunny uplands now of real estate, but there have been some very dark days, even for people as experienced as us, and for newbies in the market. Even old heads can go through slow patches. People know what you're going through, and they won't be surprised or offended, if you do open up that conversation. So, rather say something.
I think also, these conversations are good to have, and if you're feeling that it's something that you don't want to talk about, I'm going to put my hands up and say, when my father died in November last year, I sought help. I continue to see help. There's a wonderful lady that I speak to, a couple of times a month who, is coaching me through the trauma of losing two people in one day. And I think it's important for people to put their hands up and say, look, because you're looking to talk to someone doesn't make you less of a person, man or woman. It's quite enlightened to be able to put your hand up and go, look, I need a hug. I need someone to talk to. So guys, both of us want to put our arms out there and just say, look, if you are struggling, if you find that the dark days are outnumbering the good days, speak to someone. Don't ride this out alone, and it is unbelievably cathartic, by the way. You know, I leave my sessions with this lady feeling elated. You know, it's good to get a lot of stuff off your chest. Didn't think it would be. I went there with gritted teeth. But you know, now I actually look forward to our sessions together because you unpack a lot, and there's safe spaces. So guys, if you are going through anything, please don't do it on your own.
Makes you feel lighter, even if you are a fat broke.
Touche, Ben. I love that.
Thanks.
Guys, we've been the Two Fat Brokers. Thank you for being with us. I've been Barney from Dubai.
I've been Ben from Abu Dhabi.
Be good out there.
Thank you.